Well, hello there, and welcome back to Europa Barbarorum 2, as we continue on as Epirus. Well, we still got Pyrrhus, but he's not really compos mentis at the minute. He's dying, but he has managed to achieve his reforms, so the army is now at a state of flux, where we can't really get out our new units. We did send a force all the way up to sort of restake our claim on Nisacton, but at the end of the last episode we sort of decided it wasn't really viable, and we've brought them back here. So we've got a lot of mercenary troops that actually we don't want to be paying for. We're going to just free up some cash, hopefully. Construction report first. You're growing rather nicely. Thurman's too expensive. Ambracia. Your growth has slowed down, so we want the granary. Right, so what we've got is we've got the Theroporoi and the swordsman, the Machairophoroi. That's going to be the basis of our new army, but we've got to sort of get rid of, unless, yeah, you can't do anything. So what do we have? You're from up here, that's fine, you can go back there. They're quite good, so we're hopefully going to get a collection of these, but they do take a bloody long time to train. Ah. Why can't we recruit any of these Illyrian hoplite fellas? Well, let's take what we're going to keep. So, the Hellenic cavalry we're going to need. Probably going to keep the slingers. We don't want them. We won't want them. Theroporoi will keep. And the Hellenic and the hoplites from Illyria. If we move them down here as well, we can get rid of that, so we have two of them. This is the state of the army at the minute. It is just crippled. I'm going to get rid of all these, free up some cash. It'd be nice if we can have some free upkeep. There we go. You can come back to your father. So we've got a pretty stable country. We just need to get a force together. One of my concerns at the minute is if we have to go to war with Macedon, we no longer can recruit mercenary phalanx units, which is going to be a little bit of an issue, because our equivalent of the phalangites that they have are so much. We have shorter sarissas for a start, so they'll get skewered before they can even get a retaliation parry off. And they're just overall not as good. Oh, good, he's got a lovely waff. So we need you to come back here and retrain if we can. We need to build up a force, and we need to prepare to go back out into the world. We've got a marketplace coming, that's good. Are you going to expand soon? No, not really. Yes, or campaigners. Naked fellas. Going to need to find men from somewhere. Just going to hope that Macedon stays true. I've said that many, many times on this campaign that we aren't really in a position to counter them. Although Sparta, Corinth and Athens are undefended, but just don't think we've got the strength to do it. We're currently at war with Carthage, and that makes me think that perhaps we should be thinking about trying to go and involve ourselves in Sicily. Oh, all the icons have changed. That makes me think we're about to have a crash. Oh dear. Like all of our experience bits have changed as well. The Macedonians have built a force. Now, sometimes they do just walk past Epidamnos because they're going to the south of Italy. And the Greeks have turned up. Minion. I think that's time to change the government. I mean, they're just essentially undefended, these northern territories. In fact, lower down, we're not really defended either. It's just a race to... Are you still at war with them? Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't affect us. We've got a whole army on that one. Three different truces have been signed. Oh dear, someone's died. Oh dear! We're essentially just waiting. We can't... Waiting to construct an army. We don't want to be reliant on mercenaries because we just can't retrain them whenever we have a conflict. We can't sort it out. That's why we need to have our own standing Eporite army. That's important to us. Hopefully we can get that industry now up in Thurman. Oh, who is that? A Macedonian spy. We'll get that. Yeah, there's lots of icons that have changed. It's a bit worrying. I feel like there's going to be a crash. Can we get another one? Yeah, we can. Who else isn't building? Skodra. I've got 4 grand. We can probably get something out of you as well. Pastoral livestock. We'll just continue down the government buildings, I suppose. Any chance of anything good being recruited? Ah, we've got another 2 of you. So if we move you up here, this is where we're going to collect those heavy spears. For some reason, that Macedonian ship is blocking us in. They're sending an awful lot of forces to the west, aren't they? They own Rhegium. We gave it to them as part of our please don't attack us, we love you very much treaty. And it seems to have worked so far. So we pop you in there. That should be good. Takes 24 turns for you. What are these? Just want to build up. I quite like the Illyrian Theroporoi. They're half decent. Can start building. So we just need to be able to get an army out if called upon. Oh, of course. He's going to die the plague, isn't he? More upsettingly, the air's inside there as well. Oh. And what counts as our army is also in Ambracia. Damn it. Oh, the map's changed as well. They've gone and taken Byzantium. They are so much stronger than we are. What we need is the Greek city-states to take something so we can take it back. Everyone's building, so we can't do anything else. We make 6 grand. What are you doing? Leave me alone. They've pulled everybody back to Demetrius. That to me looks like they're forming an army. And we are completely undefended. Gotta have a bit of positivity though, so... I mean, it's the opportune moment to strike, isn't it, when we've got a whole army. We can't move that army out of Ambracia, because if we take it anywhere else, we'll spread the plague to a different city. Yeah. Don't check that they haven't died. Epidaminus and Delminion. We've got a decent amount of money though. That's what we need. We need mines. Large trade group. Let's get invested in the economy. Let's try and float some monies. Also, because all the icons are changing, I'm nervous to fight a battle because I think I think this will be a crash if I... Sometimes it just dislikes things. So hopefully we can get away with it. I'm going to go to probably about half an hour, 25 minutes. And we'll set up our glorious resurrection for the next episode. So I do apologise if you're here for battles. I do try and include one in every single episode, but sometimes it doesn't work. I don't think we can really at this point. Skodra has upgraded. Dardanian has done something. To keep building up the farmland. You're still both alive, so that's fine. Just can't do anything. Wonder if I can lower the tax on Therman. It looks a little bit unhappy at the minute. But Macedon seem perfectly fine to be existing in the way they are. I don't think they were any threat to them whatsoever. And it's always upsetting when if you get a plague on this, you just can't do anything. It's halved the income of Ambracia. It means the army is now completely ineffective. We'll take him, but he's now... Hopefully, he's not going to cause a plague in there. He wasn't in there for a turn, so that makes me think he should be fine. If not, we've just spread the plague to our second largest city, which will be a bit stupid. Ambracia no longer has the plague. So we can combine you, we can start retraining people. So now these two units are useless because we can't I just don't understand sometimes. We're starting to produce swords. And they are cool. We like these a lot. They're the elite axe slingers. If you have a look, elite slinger axemen, that's what we want our missile troops to be, because we can't really rely on Cretan archers. Just trying to group up as many as we can. So those two are going to die. Just... Oh no. Therman's rebelling. So we'll have to move probably the flanks units out of Ambracia and move them south just to help with the garrison. Oh, it's fine now. Pergamum just keeps wanting to fight Seleucia. Can you not produce those swords? No.
Lokoi person. Toxeis ostakista. Lokoi.
So we start building up a force now. That's all we can really do.
Toxeis. Lokoi. Bezoi.
Still making 2,700 profit.
Lokoi person. Toxeis person. Toxeis.
Get another one in one turn. So we could have 4 hoplites in an army. Repair. Well, that's helpful. We'll do that. I was hoping all these Macedonian forces bugger off to the east. It's terrifying when you can see them massing an army. And you're like, don't particularly want you to come this way. And the problem is that because we're now so used to them marching to the coast of Ambracia and Epidamnos so they can get on a ship so they can go to Italia. We can't sort of stop them from encroaching in our territory. We don't have military access agreed, I don't think. Oh. Yeah, we'll take him. Where's he going? He can come and be the governor up in... That's Epirus. That will be helpful. So everyone's building, making 5 grand a go. You've got a hoplite to add to our growing military power. Still can't do anything with you. We get swords, and we get Theroporoi in one more turn. Doesn't feel like there's a wide selection of units I want to use. Long range. What are these? Scythian foot archers. Where's Scythia's? Miles away. I wonder why we've got them. I'd imagine they should be Dacian. He's Dacian, look at that. Rebel Dacian general. Right. Scary thing that I've just realised is they've gone that far north and they've got a lot of people milling around up here. What about this one? Oh, look, they've got all the way to Olbia. Look at our map. They have gone quite far. There's nothing we can do about it. We're still just surviving. Ugh. We should have something that resembles a force after this. I'm thinking Syracuse now. I'm thinking our heart our aspirations as a nation rely on creating Magna Graecia. And we need another Greek city because we can't get the culture points at the minute to send out colonists. So we can't turn these more Hellenic because we don't have enough cities with this in this here. This is what we need. So we might need to get... Any chance? Right. So we can... Oh, it's not the maxed out unit pool, so it should be fine. Small scale industry is very helpful. Dardanian, what have you got to offer? Population growth bonus. I might not want that just yet. And Skodra's got a thing. I think that is very helpful. So we're not going to take them, but we are going to take the other 6. Oh, you're not going to be able to show me anything. It's still rebel. We kind of need to get the diplomat onto Sicily as well. So we're going to have a shorter episode. We haven't had a crash, so it's all good. We're going to grab all of our units together. And we're going to hop across to the Isle of Sicily. Now, I'm fully aware that when the Athenians did this in real life, it cost them the war with the Spartans. But I just can't think where else. We need a Hellenic city. We just need one. And hopefully, we're going to just trust that Macedon are going to behave themselves. Feeling poorly? No, we don't want you because you're a hypochondriac. Right, Neandros. We'll just take everyone we can apart from you. So we've got a full stack. Are we going to... No, probably better served by sticking him in the school. Everyone's building, everyone's training. 4 grand in the bank. Hopefully we don't bump into anybody we don't want to. You're very rich. What about 10 grand? And your map. Whenever you get Carthage's information, just go, look at this joke. I'm not sure. I wonder if we could bribe one of these. Look, there's 3 of them. That's mental. Right, what we're going to do is just move ourselves into position.
Ne.
End the turn. And hopefully we're going to be able to get Syracuse and those What the problem that we did with, it's the same problem that we had with. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Those rebel stacks are going to come and interfere with our siege, aren't they? I wonder if we are better going north. We've lost so many of our younger generation. Epirus is going to die soon. We'll take him. Who hasn't got a governor? You, so you can go up there. Just learn his trade. Epidamnos is big enough to upgrade. That's only one, so if we queue it up, we're going to get some money. And it feels very much like we've just had a bit of a crash. So that's the best time to leave it. We can sort it out later. We are 82 turns in, and we're probably going to abandon the attack on Syracuse, but we'll leave it there for now. You could feel that crash coming all the way through it, but we did get quite far. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. Do take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.